There are
Like,
mold everywhere.
Literally mold.
It's
bro.
literally mold. It might be dangerous, but I feel like it adds.
This episode is brought to you by SJC Custom Drums and Gator Cases.
Hey, welcome back to another rundown. Jared James here, and I am today with Simon of Vended.
How you doing,
What's
brother?
up, dude?
I'm good.
Thanks for hanging out,
Yeah,
man.
of course, anytime. I know we were talking earlier, but this is a big moment for me because I want to share with everybody what I use, even if they don't care. And I'm just glad to have this opportunity with you guys.
That's awesome. I think they do care because they clicked, so we're going to give it to them.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of big moments, I mean, you've had a couple big tours already, man.
Yep.
How's it been being out on this big one?
So we're out with Mudvayne right now, and for us, that's very surreal. Like, we got the offer, and it was like 4 months prior, and it was like, holy shit, what? Like, I've always been a huge fan of LD50 and all these other things, and to play with such a phenomenal drummer alongside me and become friends with him, it's been just a great opportunity for us. And the metal fans that they have are the exact same fans we have, so
Right.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So
We've been talking to a couple of drummers this year specifically just about this resurgence of kind of like heavy music, high gain stuff. There's like some big tours and it all feels like it's kind of coming back, like the pendulum swinging's coming.
Yep.
And it's cool to have fresh blood and kind of have new bands like you guys coming up to kind of fill in some of the pockets.
That's what they said too. Chad said that we didn't want another band who wasn't going to give anything to us. Like, we want someone who throws down like us, because they don't run to a click. We don't run to a click. We don't have backing tracks. It's just pure raw energy music, and they do the same thing.
I mean, you play like a bat out of hell, man. You're crushing and
I
smashing.
appreciate it.
Yeah. But it sounds great. It's like dialed in. It fits the tone.
I'm learning more preciseness now.
Okay.
And I'm trying to stop the brute force, I guess, is what you'd call it, and just learn that you can still hit hard even with coordination and stuff like that. And being left-handed and my rides on this side and playing open-handed, being precise around fills is a lot different. And that's why my songs are so kind of, in a way, intricate. A lot of people do drum covers and I love watching them because it's not that I want to see them not be able to do it. It's just, I don't know how some people can do it because there's some parts where it's weird. We had that moment when my boys went to Australia. I was not there due to a family emergency. And they had a fill-in drummer, and he texted me and was like, how do you do this? How do you play these parts? Because I don't know what you're doing, how you're doing it. And I was like, are you right-handed? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, sorry.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, but
Well, that is one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the left-handed thing, because I don't think, and you know, in the comment section, correct me if I'm wrong, that I've ever done one of these with a left-handed open drummer. That's pretty rare.
which is gnarly to me because I feel like there are a lot of left-handed drummers now. I feel like there are. I'm good buddies with one, but he plays on a full left-handed kit. To me, the backstory behind that, I'll make it quick in a way where I grew up with my dad playing right-handed kits. So when I was little, from what he says, he had 4 kits. He had I think a Tama Star Classic kit, an old one, a full Gretsch kit, a Ludwig kit, and a Pearl kit. Our basement was like this really old, like big basement that he turned into a really weird studio in a way. And he had 4 kits set up all differently. One was 3 toms, one was 1 tom, one was weird toms, like roto, everything that you can possibly imagine. And I never grew up playing left-handed, but he never forced me to play anyway. He's like, play however you want. And it felt natural to almost play right-handed, even though I'm left-handed. It was just, as soon as I sat down, he said, I grabbed the sticks and I immediately started playing like this.
Immediately.
Immediately. I'd say I'm pretty ambidextrous. Like, I can play a ride on the right, but not as well.
Sure.
It's more comfortable here, of course. But I
That
can't,
dominant wrist.
obviously I'm playing fills this way and I'm not going this way. But as you guys probably saw in sound check, I was messing around with trying to do like reverse fills because those are my favorite things as a drummer.
Right.
Reverse fills instead of do do do. It's do do do. I love those.
Yeah,
Those
there's
are
a
fun.
different musicality to it. But yeah, so talk to me a little bit about your story about being self-taught. Because you taught yourself drums, even though you had access to all these drums and your dad and everything like that. You taught yourself to play. Were there things that you were watching to kind of reinforce a left-handed player?
The one thing I want to disclose is everyone thinks I was taught by my dad's drummers. And I want to say no, because I was too young to even be taught anything. How we did it is I grew up playing the drums by myself every day when I couldn't reach the bass drums.
Yeah.
So I'm self-taught, never went to a drum teacher. I considered it when I was like 8 because I was like, maybe I could use a little help. And my dad's like, it's a scam. Don't. It's a scam. It's a scam. Don't listen to it. You can teach yourself anything. But if you're going to learn, watch a video of something, possibly, and see how they're doing it. And see if you do it their way, does it affect you? And if you don't like it, then do it your way. He always taught me is do what you want to do. Don't let anyone tell you how to do it, because this is your thing. Being self-taught is you can do whatever you want to do, and no one's going to tell you differently. Of course, you're going to get some keyboard warrior
Sure.
who will be like, that's wrong. And I'm like, is it?
Yep.
With the drums, nothing's wrong. And I gained the knowledge by myself, and if I had issues with something, I would fix it. And growing up, that was very supportive from my dad.
That's
And
cool.
The biggest fun fact I have is he never had me on a little kid kit.
Okay.
Never a baby kit like you'll see kids play. He never had me on little baby drumsticks. He had me on the biggest drumsticks known to man, and my hand was third the size of it. And he was just like, why give you something that is meant for your size when you should learn the bigger thing? Because you're going to get to that size anyways.
Right.
And keep that kit forever. I still have some of his old kits, and it's awesome. So
Yeah, I think sometimes when you throw a kit on a kit and it doesn't sound right, or it feels like a toy, or it kind of acts like a toy, sounds like a toy, there sometimes can be a disconnect, and you maybe lose it and you don't get into it because it's not a real thing.
And that's true, because we would play side by side. And a lot of people really don't know that my dad's a drummer, and obviously he's the percussionist, but they don't know he actually can play the drums. And he is a very, very good drummer. And I learned a lot from him, watching him. He has better strength than I do. He can break beaters. And
That's that old man strength.
Yeah, I know it is. But when it comes down to like coordination, like he always told me he'll never be a metal drummer. He's a straight up rock, AC/DC, Van Halen type of drummer. He could never do what I do. And that's why him and I get along so well when it comes to drums, is because he can keep a pocket, but I can blast beat and things like that. And drumming has gotten so sentimental to me is because he's always a big part of it.
Yeah.
He's my biggest supporter, besides my wife, of course. But he is always telling me, don't think about it. Don't think about what you're doing wrong. Like someday on this tour, I had to tell him, I was like, my double bass is really slow. Why? I know I can play faster than this. What's happening? He goes, don't worry about it. Stop worrying. Just go to tomorrow's show and do it better. And then I stopped worrying about it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's another big piece, is don't worry about it. Just play. Don't worry what people are going to think of you, ever.
Yeah. Your doubles are plenty fast.
Thank you.
Yeah, during sound check. Plenty fast.
This episode is brought to you by SJC Drums, the custom drum company trusted by some of the biggest names in music. Whether you're smashing stages or just jamming in the garage, SJC builds drums that are as unique as your playing style. We're talking 25 years of handcrafted, made in the USA drums with killer tone, crazy attention to detail, and designs that turn heads. You've seen them on tour with bands like 21 Pilots, A Day to Remember, Sum 41, Knocked Loose, Rancid, and more. Now it's your turn. Hit up sjcdrums.com to start building your dream kit, or check out their ready-to-ship snares and accessories. That's sjcdrums.com. Built with passion, played with purpose.
Let's start with the drums.
Yeah.
We have this custom SJC.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
It's an 8-piece, 2 kick drums. Right now, I will be honest, I'm using 1 kick drum. I usually play 2, and a lot of my fans already know that. Just this left foot was just not doing the best. I have like kind of a knee problem, so I was just kind of struggling to play separate pedals, but I'm going to work on that when I get home. But I played 2 bass drums. They're 20 by 22s.
Okay.
They are cannons.
Yeah, they really are.
Cannons, and I wanted that big sound, and I wanted someone to feel the bass drum. You know when you can feel the bass guitar like 100 feet out or something like that, the waves? I wanted someone to feel this right in their chest immediately out of barricade. Be like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
So And then it goes from a 10-inch, 12-inch, and a 13 for my rack toms. And floor toms, it is 16 and 18. And then the snare is a 14, which is new to me.
Yeah.
Because I used to only play 13s. So 7x14 snare.
Okay.
And we'll get to this snare because this is like, I feel like the best part about this whole kit.
Right.
Pretty simple up here.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Evans G2s.
Yes, Evans G2s. That's new. I just got endorsed by them in April. I was with Remo forever, but I needed something different. I needed something that lasted me longer on shows. And the way I play, this resonates out here, and my sound guy loves me for it.
Yeah.
So G2s on tops and G1s on bottom, and I do like half of an Evans gel really close to the like lugs that need it. Sometimes you'll get a weird ring, and it's because of what, like I do it close to the right here, the clamp, because it kind of takes out that metal sound.
Gotcha.
It keeps it pretty standard. And I put I saw you guys looking at it earlier.
Yeah, because it's an old school trick.
I put cotton balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put like 3 in here, 4 in here, 5 in here, 6 in here, and 7 in here.
Is that more of your kind of mysticism and like lucky number stuff, or is there science behind it?
No. Okay, so in our record, my drum tech for that record, his name is Gene. He was Ray Luzier's from Korn's drum tech. He taught me the trick. He went to Spirit Halloween and bought spider webs.
Yeah.
And then he put them in each tom. And he's like, trust me, this is an old school trick.
Yeah, right.
I was like, what is it gonna do? And he's like, hit it. And then I watched the spider web go. And I was like, what? And I started doing that. The spider webs, I kind of changed to cotton balls to see if that would help a little bit. And it sounds great.
Yeah.
I can definitely tell with and without. And a lot of people would be like, it doesn't do anything. But I'm like, resonant heads are already so like, bing, 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 like ping and wonky. So I love dead sounding drums. I love sustain, but I also love it when it's like, doo,
Right.
like you hear it.
Yeah.
So I just kind of went with the size. Like this is a 10, so I went with, what did I do? 3. I only went with 3 because it's already small and I don't want to take too much out of it because I'm already on all the top heads. It's all
getting a little overtone off the top as well.
The floor toms have no gels on them because I want them to resonate out there. So they do have
cannons.
They have cotton balls. I do have to take them out though because now they're just turned into a giant mush pad. Yeah, for toms that's really it. I don't really do much to them. I just kind of keep them in key with these guys.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people wonder like why do you pick that specific tuning? And it's really mainly for them. They play in drop C, so I try to keep them around like C, F, things like that. Just so when you hear these toms out front, it melds with the guitars. I want everything to sound natural and not weird. So that's why these are so cut through. They're very just like, they're very silent. But when I'm doing big fills and they're ripping, I need these to cut through what they're ripping. But I also need their guitar to meld with my drum kit. So it makes sense, We work a lot with that, with tones.
Yeah.
We all want each other to be fair. And that's important. The snare, I don't give a shit about. The snare, I just crank as hard as I can. And I do want to finally talk about this snare.
Let's do it. Because this is new to you, a new size, a new snare, a new design, new everything.
I don't know how well the camera can see this, but this is my brand new signature. Okay. I call it a signature because it has my signature on it, but
Market 8, dude.
I'm hoping one day this will be sold to fans across the world. And this is right now my spare.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
But that's the funny thing. That over there is my other spare drum. But this is supposed to be the spare in general, and I have another one being built that is thicker.
Okay.
And 45 pounds heavier. This is already like I can lift it over my head, no problem. The other one, it will be like a Tama bell brass.
Okay.
A mixture of what that is. And we have the snakes on there because Vended is all snake. And
super cool, man.
My signature is right here. And I don't do anything really crazy. It's 6.5 by 14. Usually everyone does 7, but I always play with a 6.5 by 13. So I wanted 6.5 instead of a 7. Yeah, this thing's a beast, dude. It cracks.
Yeah, cracks. We were talking when we were setting up about how you got to this and kind of some of the references. And it had a big job to do because it replaced the sister snare.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll come back to this. So I was talking to him, and a lot of people know my sister passed away in 2019. And SJC heard about it immediately, and they reached out to me, and they wanted to build me a tribute for her to play live or keep on the side, anything like that. And some of my fans, I don't know how in tune they were with that snare or if they really knew, because when I would tell them, they kind of got caught by surprise, and I officially retired it last tour that we did in April. So that was the first tour I did not have that snare on. And for me, it was weird. I was like, oh, I'm so used to playing this thing every day and like giving it the love and the support. And now I'm playing with something that is not as, it's special, but it's not as special as what that was.
Right.
So that's sitting in my studio at home, and it's there forever. It's cleaned. I took the snare off. I'm going to weld it. Everything on it is going to be original completely, and then it's going to be crazy. And
that's the cool stuff that SJC can do. It's really
yeah, and the fact they just
like that.
the fact that they just wanted to do that, you know, like they just saw that it me needing a snare and things like that, and they're like, we'll do this for you, and I was like, really? So that was very special to me. And going back to this snare, because I will love to talk about that snare, but I could talk about my sister's snare for hours, and I don't want to. The head on this is a dry weight, and we were just talking about it, that I'm not sure if I like the dry weight or heavyweight dry compared to the heavyweight. Because I did play the heavyweight on this, but I felt like I couldn't dial it in.
Yeah.
But this one, from what you guys probably heard, sounds great.
Sounds great.
So
it's dialed.
I don't know.
Call it dialed.
Because I'm always sitting back here. I never get to fully hear my drum.
Yeah, it's the worst part about being a drummer, dude. Is like
No.
you're only getting this, and
Like-
you know, it's after the mics, and like all of that's important.
Because you can have
It's like-
you can have a guitar player play your guitar kind of the same style, and you can go hear your guitar. But no one's going to be able to play how you play, and that sucks.
It does.
I just want to listen. I want to sit out there and be like, fix that. Let's fix that. You know what I mean? But I can't. So I'm kind of stuck in my in-ears, and that's always the shame. But for drums, that's really all I have.
Yeah,
So-
we got Zildjians
Yeah.
all across the top.
Super.
Super cool. I'd say left to right or wherever.
Since I'm left-handed, we'll start to lift
Yeah.
on your side. So right next to you is my Mega Bell, a ride. That's the 21-inch.
Dude, that bell is huge, brother.
Yeah. It's got a nice, like, I don't know, it's like
Yeah.
it's really sweet. I did use the A custom version, but I wasn't a big fan of it because I'm a big fan of their old school series.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Z3 series
Okay.
that they released like 25, 30 years ago. I have still, and some old school fans will know this, of Zildjian, I still have an 18 and a 19 crash of the Z3 series. And those are impossible to come by. They do not sell that ride anymore, the Mega Bell. The only person I know who owns one is Mario from Gojira.
Yeah.
And he's brags about it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you fucker.
Yeah.
So this is the new brand they released, and you can tell everyone's probably gonna get upset, but I do not clean my cymbals because I have this particular way of letting them get moldy and gross because I feel like it changes the sound.
Well, that's like an old jazz head thing, and I know that you grew up listening to a lot of jazz
Yes.
and a lot of that stuff. And some of those dudes would like bury cymbals for like a year to
Yep.
get some patina on them. Like
Yep.
they swore by the dirt and the patina.
can-
So you're in that camp.
If you guys come close at some point,
I
like,
see the mold spot.
there are
Like-
mold
It's
everywhere.
literally mold.
It's
bro.
literally mold. It might be dangerous, but I feel like it adds. It really does. Like this one is fucked. Like this one's old, dude. This one's like 5 years old. I've had this
You
cymbal.
barely see any of the original polish.
No, there's
come
none.
through.
Just like,
Just spit
speck.
and yeah, whatever other
yeah, because
substance.
Griffin spills water everywhere.
Yeah.
And we all sweat, and then I have to, after stage, I'm immediately taking down my drums. There's no time to clean. There's no time to set up. So like you said, I'm my own tech.
Yeah.
I do all of this myself every night, and
Which is props to you on that, man.
thank you. It's a bitch.
Yeah.
It takes some time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I want this full kit to be out here. I don't care how long it takes me to set up. I want the fans to see it. Because on my Instagram, a comment the other day was like, Simon brought his full kit out. Yes, like was excited about it. And I was like, that makes me so happy. That one person was like, this makes my day. And I was like,
Cool.
dude, let's go. But
Sweet.
back to the
Back to
I-
dirty cymbals.
I get
man.
to I have the Z custom hi-hats. What is this? Is this a 15? Yeah.
15.
I was running with a 14 for such a long time, and I chose the 15 because our parts started getting a little bit more hi-hat oriented, because I used to just be obsessed with cymbals and just play cymbals all the time, but the 14 was just like not cutting through in our records. So I was like, well, I can't have that. So chose this one. This is brand new for this tour, and it's still destroyed.
Yeah, that's brand new.
Brand new.
Brother.
I got this a week before the tour.
You should start like a custom, like a cymbal relic shop, you know?
Yeah, I will.
Guitars.
I will.
Just send your cymbals to Simon, dude.
Well,
I'll get you set up with a patina.
I wish I had a custom drum head for you guys, or I'd gift you one, because I do custom painted drum heads.
We'll hit you up.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you definitely give me one.
Go to my shop. Link it.
Yeah, description box.
I have for my China, I've been switching.
Yes.
I've been going through the Ks,
Okay.
the As. I usually run with a 19-inch ultra hammered A custom, but I'm going to switch to a 19-inch K custom one. Just see how that sounds.
Yeah.
I love switching up Chinas because I feel like everyone uses the same China, and I'm kind of bored of that. So I want to just like randomly just start throwing on new cymbals.
Yeah.
Because on a couple tours, I used to just piss off my sound guy and
hate China's, bro.
no, not even that. I would just put on new cymbals and be like, hey, new cymbal
Good
today.
luck.
And he's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? So, yeah. So, ultra hammered, gonna switch to the K. But this is also brand new before the tour. Actually, no. I got this 2 weeks in the tour.
Brother.
And it's so gross. This is the Z Custom. I used to run with the A Customs. 20-inch Z Custom. This has been with me since I was 13.
Wow.
I don't know how it's survived. Since I was 13. Yeah, it's just my love. It's a 10-inch A Custom Splash. I will never change it. Will forever be here. 20-inch A Custom Crash. This is not supposed to be here. I wanted something different, but I didn't have enough time. But for now, it's working for what we're doing. And this one's brand new, and I actually want to talk about him a little bit. Like I said, like I'm left-handed. I don't have much room over here anymore, and I don't want to collide this side with cymbals anymore. So I raised a cymbal up here just to jazz type it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And like, you know how jazzers like always have their rides like super angled down, and they're like,
right, almost like the face
yeah.
of it, so you can.
So I wanted something like that, where I had to force myself to get up here and play it. And this is like a crazy custom dark crash 20-inch, and it's awesome.
I have that cymbal.
You have it?
Yeah.
You love it?
I love it.
I love
It's all over my last record.
Dude.
Yeah.
It is awesome. I got it not knowing what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's dope.
And I surprised myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to buy something
I love
impulsively. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one, I think if I'm going to ever change, I'm going to do a hybrid.
Because you want a little articulation.
Yeah.
You have that jazz mind. So
Yeah.
You kind of want it to be.
And I just started learning jazz recently. Like, I've listened to jazz my whole life, but I just started taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But we'll get into music topics a little bit more. But
Yeah,
this one, I know you guys talked about this one. It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of
the name.
It's kind of broken right now, but it's the 22-inch Crash of Doom.
So good.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Crash of Doom.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I love it. It has been with us. Every song that we've done recorded, it has been here with us. It has not changed. My bass player is obsessed with this cymbal. He's like, if you don't bring it on the tour, I'm not doing it. That's what he literally loves this cymbal so much. So I love it too. It's literally only used for breakdowns.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's what it is. It's a ride mixed with a crash.
Yeah.
So it's
kind of like that hyper idea.
Like if I don't know how well your mics pick it up, but it's like it's got a ride. in it. And that's what's beautiful about it. It's super dark and just dry, and then you wham! And it's like awesome as hell.
Meet the Groove Series drum hardware cases from Gator. 2 sizes, 1 mission. Choose the 33 by 15 inch case for compact setups and tight car spaces. Need more room? The 42 by 16 inch model carries longer stands, no hardware breakdown required. Move how you groove. The compact case features a smooth telescoping handle and molded side grips. The larger size steps up with a built-in pole handle and spring-loaded lift handles that stop at 90 degrees for ergonomic carrying. Tough on the outside, smart all around. These cases use weather-resistant rotational molding for lightweight strength, while interlocking channels let you stack them with your other grooves gear like a pro. Heavy-duty 2-inch straps with high-tension buckles keep everything sealed tight, and rubber inline wheels make load-ins feel like a breeze. The Groove Series from Gator. Let your hardware ride in style.
Let's do sticks. We'll talk
yeah.
about it. Straight down the middle.
I don't know if you definitely did your research for sure, and I know that I used to play with 7As.
Yeah. In the jazz spirit.
Yeah. 7As were rough.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it. Because looking back, Mr. Eloy, I love him so much, and he got me to switch to 5Bs. So I play with Vic Firth 5Bs, just got endorsed with them officially, and I've been waiting for that day. I've always played with Vic Firth. I used to play with Vader, but then I switched to Vic Firth because they just don't break, ever. As hard as you'll hit, they just don't break.
Yeah.
So yeah, American Classic 5Bs, Vic Firth.
Great.
They're very simple.
Yeah, it's a workhorse stick.
Waiting to get my signature stick.
Yeah, what would you do?
Okay, so I like 5As and 5Bs. I like both, but I wish this could be like a little like thicker right here,
Some more in the shoulder.
more buoyancy.
All right.
Change this just a tiny bit, just a little bit more round, not round, but like less like pointy, because I feel like
So don't go acorn, maybe like
Yeah.
a barrel tip.
flatten this. I don't
Okay.
really care about that.
Yeah.
And
Because you hold your stick way low, so don't need it.
I would do like a clear coat.
So you
make
want a little lacquer,
just make it like
sticky
bah, bah,
for
bah,
grip.
bah. Yeah. And then my name. Hopefully one day.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Well, we
Let's
just
see.
spec'd it out. So Vic Firth, there are the specs.
Yeah.
The Simon signature.
Yeah. Sticks are everything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think you can have everything in your arsenal, but this is so important how you play. And it took a big jump for me to go to 7As to a 5B. That's a giant jump. Like, that's like playing with like a 1 pound dumbbell to a 5 pound dumbbell.
Yeah. Did Eloy give you any tips on making the size jump, or did he just say, quit messing around, 5Bs for you?
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
It was very, what are you doing with 7As? Go to 5Bs, and walked away. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll try it. And I did. And I was like, oh, you're so right. And he's like, I told you, brother.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
That dude only kind of knows a little bit about drumming.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But he's been a big part of my drumming life now. He's been super hard on me because he only wants the best with what I'm doing now. And he's been not teaching me, but advice
Right.
is what I'll say. And maybe a lot of people will see how I kind of play like him a little bit. And it's because he's just taught me a lot. So
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this. The Iron Cobras. They are gorgeous.
So they released these like a year ago. That's the 50th anniversary Iron Cobras, and they're hydro dipped.
Okay. And
Uh,
they kind of blew
yep.
up in it. Yeah.
and they like, I think they went over it with acrylic.
And you're sticking with chain drive. I know
Yeah.
you've like kind of considered direct drive.
Yes, kind
Same
of considered, tried it, hated it. I love chain. The chain is the best.
Change the way.
I feel like direct drive is kind of cheating in a way, where it feels too much like too fast. And I like to give myself a little hard work. We still work with that chain. It's old school, man. You gotta stick
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Anything special with the beaters?
They are
Yeah, there you
DW, but what I like about them is you can switch
Keep
it.
your stash.
You can switch them, and you can put weights in them.
Okay. Yeah. And you can kind of customize where the weight is to
You can have
throw
it more up top
offset.
or sideways. I prefer the side because up top I feel like there's too much power, but
Too much throw.
they give you felts or plastic, and I've never seen a beater where you can change out the
Where you can like screw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
And add weight.
really cool design.
because like I feel like finding beaters that are heavy or there's so many beater options out there, and I can't find one that's like this, where you can change the density and weight to it, and that's why I play with them.
Were you chasing that as a reference? Because I know that does happen a lot of metal. You say you don't listen to a lot of metal, but the plastic beater on the kick drum, that's pretty prevalent in metal.
I love attack.
That's it.
I love attack, but I love a good 808 sounding bass drum. I love like a doo, but like you hear the tuh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So I love attack. In my ears, it's a lot of attack and
That's it.
barely any. There's some low end in there. Low end just kind of makes my brain feel fuzzy. So I kind of have to take it out, even though I like it. I feel like this. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? But just like we crank the kick up high. So there's like it's a really tight head and it's really.
And it's the GMAD foam is in, and that's the big foam ring.
Yes.
For the foam.
Not
back
the
home.
It's like the thin one.
Oh, it is the thin one.
It is the thin one, yeah.
All right.
They give me the big one, but I think that's too much for me. I like the thin.
Like it a little thinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is all new to me. Like Evans is still completely new. I'm still trying to find the sound. So far, I'm loving what I'm doing with it, but it's still new.
Yeah.
So who knows what will change with snares, toms. But G2s and G1s are still great.
And it's all like low end capture, and obviously like that's all happening with these SE microphones.
Yep.
Talk to me about the
to get
SEs. Yeah, let's.
We recently just did a video for SE. I got endorsed 2 years ago in Europe. Tony came to me personally.
Wow.
In person. He
awesome.
came to the show, wanted to see me, and came to our green room and was like, "Do you want to be part of the family?" And I was like, "Yeah." What?
For sure.
Of course. So he gave me everything here for free.
Wow.
Just to start out. Just to start out. So they're just standard V beats.
Yeah.
V beats on the snare, V beat toms, V kicks, 4 toms, V kicks, BL8, RN17s, hi-hat and ride. Clarity as a motherfucker. And we're trying new SE8s as the overheads. They're usually the big, I have them, but they're broken, fortunately. They're 4400As. They're really big, but they capture so much.
Right.
So we're just trying the SE8s for now.
Cool. Yeah, and I think those are going to crush.
And
they're sounding great right
a
now.
lot of people do SE7s on the bottom, but we do SE8
Okay.
on the bottom. I feel like it just gives more. So it's very simple. They're all hidden and beautiful, and
It's a clean workflow, dude.
yes,
Very nice.
They're all. I don't know if you can tell, but the mics on everything are all destined, or like their destination is how I play. So the ride is angled this way because I play right here and here. So the mic's right here only. It's not on the whole thing. Hi-hat is right here.
Yeah.
And like toms, I kind of moved this a bit, but it's where I hit right here.
Yeah.
Where I hit.
And you have a consistent cluster. Your hit pattern is real tight.
And I do not hit in the middle of the snare.
Yeah.
As you can see, I hit right here. And it's angled right here. Perfect.
Getting that rim shot.
So yeah, it's all my sound guy and I have worked for months on how to figure out what my sound is, and him and I found it, and we figured it out and everything, and him and I work every day. We have a really good relationship when it comes to sound, and he gives me advice, and he's like, either hit harder or hit lighter on some of these parts, and me, I'm stubborn. I'm like, I don't want to do that, but then I have to kind of take in account of, I should do that. So yeah, it's all simple.
Cool.
They're all labeled too with our logo.
Yeah.
Rack 2 with Vended on it. Thanks to them. SE is the only company I know that will do that. I don't know what else there is.
That's about it, dude. Let's let you get to the show. Let's rock Municipal Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm here with Simon of Vended.
Yes.
Dude, thank you so much, dude.
It's a pleasure.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome, and I hope I've answered any questions. And I am one of those drummers that will be in the comment section to answer any other unanswered questions that you have about this kit. But yeah, thank you guys. This is awesome. Good opportunity for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah.
I had a blast.
I did too. It was awesome.
Cool. So let's go watch some rock and roll.
Yes.
Jared James. See you on another rundown.
Peace.